I want to share something personal with you. A little while ago, something felt off. Something just didn't feel right in my life. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, I want to rewind that slightly, because we all need goals in our life, don't we? Aims, desires, even dreams. We need them all, don't we? And don't get me wrong, this is not a goal-setting workshop or anything like that at all. You see, for years, I used to have loads of goals, dreams, visualizations. You name it, I had them. I even taught goal setting. I taught putting goals in the future. I did it with my clients. Timeline therapy. I even did a little bit of the law of attraction, because they're all intertwined, aren't they? And they do all have a purpose, and it's the but. I felt something was missing. You know, getting goals helped me. Yeah, they did. They helped motivate me. They felt good for a time. But after a while, say a little while ago, I wasn't truly fulfilled. Getting the goals is one thing, but it just didn't, it just didn't make me feel right. There was something missing. I didn't know what it was. Well, not then. Does that resonate with you a little bit? Can you remember? Well, I'll explain the feeling I had, and maybe it'll resonate with you. Maybe you can remember the type of feelings that you've had. I just felt hollow inside. Yeah, I was pleased with what I was doing, but again, it was just, there was something maybe out of reach. Something, I said unfulfilling, but I could look back over my life and say, yeah, you've had a fulfilling life, Cluffy. Yeah, there's ups and downs, and some big downs, and yes, some big ups. But really, I couldn't put my hand on it. I couldn't grasp what was missing. Not then. Sometimes the vision I was looking through my eyes internally, I guess, was a bit blurred, because I couldn't quite see the direction I wanted to go in. Something was missing. It really was. Now, I know sometimes we can put that to things like fear of success, fear of failure. You've even got things like, I'm not good enough, all those limiting beliefs. I shouldn't be here. What if they find me out? And we can deal with those. And we will deal with those. You see, there are things that prevent us having goals, getting our dreams, getting our desires. And I've got 60 plus hypnosis tracks for you, completely free. Well, complimentary is a better way of saying it. Just go to paulcloughonline.com/podcast and have what you like. And if there's anything that you require help in achieving your goals, or something is stopping you and you want to let go of the block, you get in touch with me. feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com, and we'll sort out things for you. That's my email address, by the way. Just let me know. But that's not what I'm talking about, really, because we can get the goals, but I was getting my goals. But that unfulfilled feeling, it's a little bit like getting somewhere and going, is that it? Is that all there is? And it even started affecting me in looking at my life. Is that all there is here? What's next? Because I can keep doing the same thing over again, but will it change this feeling? And you see, that even affects our beliefs, doesn't it? We've got those limiting beliefs even on those goals, but that unfulfilled feeling begins to give you limiting beliefs. And a bit like, is that all there is? Is it worth it? And then about yourself. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'll just get it wrong. Maybe I'm a failure. And then the values that we hold so dearly sometimes start to get, just rocked a little bit. And that ultimately affects our identity, the identity that we believe we have. But, and this is the but, so that was pretty down, but this is the but. What if, and that lovely question, what if the reason you keep setting goals isn't because you need another goal? Ooh, that's different, isn't it? I'll say that again with that wonderful question. What if the reason you keep setting goals isn't because you need another goal, but because you're looking for something goals were never designed to do? Have a think about that for the moment. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to think about it anyway, because on the deeper dive, the next episode, I'll tell you what I discovered instead, because I found an answer. And I'll take you through my personal journey, my adventure of what happened. And I'll share with you, hopefully, the things that get you thinking that, yeah, I can have that too. That resonates with me. I'll come along with Cluffy. Because this is a personal sharing, and I hope it helps. Because I want to support you in your dreams, your goals, your desires, and all the things that maybe stop you getting them, and all that, the processy stuff. But there's also the deeper thing that I discovered. And I think it'll make a huge difference. So do press that subscribe button, follow button. So it'll be next week, the next episode, the deeper dive, the hashtag deeper dive comes along, it'll come on your listening device just like that, without you thinking. And then we can have a wonderful conversation together, because this is what these are all about now, having a conversation and sharing of things I've learned along the way. And hopefully it'll save you having to go through what I've gone through. So I'll see you next time on the deeper dive. But just have a think. I'll just repeat that question one more time. What if the reason you keep setting goals isn't because you need another goal? It's because you're looking for something goals were never designed to do. That's deep, isn't it? Have a good think of that, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Time to fly, my friend. Enjoy every heartbeat.
This is Personal Development Unplugged with Paul Clough.
In simplicity, there is genius.
In simplicity, there is genius.